Africa unite, 'cause we're moving right out of Babylon, and we're going to our father's land. Yeah. How good.
We are now looking at footprints of the program. Now, looking at the report card of the modern African experience, let me quote, "In reality, 50 years after the beginning of the independence era, Africa's prospects are as bleak as ever. Already the world's poorest region, it is falling further and further behind in all other regions of the world. Its average per capita national income is 1/3 lower than the world's next poorest region, South Asia. With a population rising to more than 1 billion, real per capita income is now lower than in the 1970s. Today, half of the population of Africa lives on less than $1 US dollar a day. Poverty levels in Africa continues to rise. Between 1981 and 2002, the number of people living in poverty nearly doubled. A United Nations report in 2007 predicted that by 2015, sub-Saharan Africa would account for almost 1/3 of the world's poverty, up from 1/5 in 1990. Although Africa possesses enormous mineral wealth, its entire economic output is less than 2% of the world GDP. Its share of the world trade and investments is similarly minimal, less than 2%, unquote. Meredith Martin, The Fate of Africa, A History of the Continent Since Independence. You see, it will take a lot of humility for the African to confess the obvious, that we are products of a re-engineering program. Enslavement engineering is based on an arcane equation that produces generations of suspicious, superstitious, hyper-religious, divisive, limited, and diminished persons with deep inferiority complexes, yet unaware of their conditioning. This is the reason why we are classified globally as emotive, intuitive, unscientific, and incapable of critical thought. The ability to replicate the Tashem Creed across the generations is perhaps the most wicked aspect of the enslavement program. And this also explains why the Hebrew slaves could not enjoy liberty or true liberty even after their exit from their land of bondage. You see, engineering details gleaned from British slave manuals and the Virginia Slavery Handbook reveal how the program can be primed to run for anything between 450 to 1,000 years unaided. Adolf Hitler was no stranger to this arcane program, and his ambitious boast of a 1,000-year Reich was premised on this enslavement equation.
'Cause the children wanna come home, yeah.